The engagement party was alive with energy. The intimate event hall, lined with soft fairy lights and dressed in refined floral arrangements, hummed with laughter, clinking glasses, and guests buzzing with excitement. It was supposed to be a flawless evening, a celebration marking the beginning of a new future with Emily, my fiancée. I drifted through the gathering, shaking hands, returning hugs, and offering polite smiles as people showered me with congratulations. Everyone repeated how lucky I was to have Emily, how beautiful she looked, how she seemed to radiate tonight. They weren't wrong. Emily always drew attention without the slightest effort. Yet something about the night felt off. Maybe it was the way she avoided my gaze whenever I tried to meet her eyes, or how her laughter sounded just a touch too controlled, too deliberate. I tried to tell myself it was nothing, just the typical tension that shows up before a wedding. Perfectly normal. Needing a breather, I slipped outside onto the balcony. The cool night breeze surrounded me, crisp and grounding, a relief from the warmth and noise behind me. I leaned on the railing, letting my thoughts settle. That's when I heard it. The balcony doors were cracked open, and just inside stood Emily and her closest friend, Clara. Their voices floated out clearly into the quiet evening. Unguarded, effortless. I hadn't meant to listen, but the words hit me like a punch. "I still can't believe he actually proposed," Emily said, her tone light, almost amused. Clara gave a short laugh. "Why not? Daniel adores you." Emily sighed sharply. "He does. But let's be honest, Clara. If things hadn't blown up with Aaron, I wouldn't be here. Daniel's wonderful, but he wasn't my first pick. You know that." My chest locked up. Clara hesitated. "Emily, that's cruel. He loves you. Aren't you happy with him?" Emily let out a soft chuckle. "Of course I'm happy. Daniel's dependable, solid. He'd never walk away. But Aaron was exciting, passionate, everything I wanted. When that ended, Daniel was the safe route, my fallback. And honestly, I'm okay with that. I just need someone who won't shatter my heart again. Fallback, backup. The man she settled for when the one she truly wanted slipped away. Felt like my ribs were caving in. The woman I thought I was building a life with didn't see me as her equal, just her insurance policy. I stood there, letting her words cut through me. Part of me wanted to storm inside and demand answers, but another part, calmer, sharper, held me back. If I was going to walk away, I wasn't going to do it out of rage. I stepped back into the hall. The music and chatter rushed over me again, but all I heard was her voice repeating those words. I made my way toward the front, passing tables adorned with candles and pictures of us. Images that suddenly felt hollow, staged. "Can I have everyone's attention?" My voice sliced through the noise. Conversations died. Heads turned. Emily looked up from the bar, her expression shifting from confusion to fear. "Daniel, what's going on?" she asked, her voice trembling. I inhaled, meeting her eyes. "Emily, I heard everything you just said to Clara." Her face blanched. I don't know what you think you heard." "You know exactly what I heard," I said, my voice steady despite the ache inside me. "You called me your second choice, your backup plan, the man you settled for because Aaron disappeared." A wave of murmurs swept across the room. Emily turned ghost pale. Clara looked like she'd rather vanish. "Daniel, please," Emily whispered, stepping toward me. "Let's talk somewhere private." "No," I shook my head. "I spent months believing we were building something genuine. But I won't marry someone who picked me only because I'm safe. I deserve to be loved for who I am, not for the stability I offer." I reached into my pocket, pulled out the engagement ring, and placed it on a nearby table. The small metallic tap echoed louder than anything else in the hall. "I'm ending the engagement," I said, "and I'm done." I didn't wait for her reply. I turned and walked out. Emily called after me, her voice cracking, but I didn't stop. The night air hit me cold, sharp, bracing, and instead of despair, I felt clarity. Pain, yes, but clarity too. The days afterward blurred together. Emily called endlessly, leaving messages begging to talk. Friends and relatives chimed in, some offering support, others telling me to reconsider, but I didn't bend. A week later, I packed up the rest of her belongings and dropped them off. She tried to apologize, to explain, to patch things up. Couldn't hear it. Some wounds go too deep. Little by little, the heaviness faded. I poured myself into my own life again, into hobbies I'd neglected, people who truly appreciated me. Looking back, overhearing that conversation hurt, but it saved me, peeled back the illusion. I deserve someone who chooses me, not because I'm safe, not because I'm convenient, but because they love me completely. Someday I know I'll find that person. For now, I'm simply grateful I had the strength to walk away,